flapping its wings to try to hold the balance. So it's really cool. I haven't dared to check one yet. I hope some of them are sharp, and I hope some of them are really cool with the wings out. $200 from me, downside here from my cottage, there is a nesting box, and a pied flycatcher has moved in there and has some small chicks. And I arrived to my cottage last night, and I was placing the V6 blind around this area here, and placed a couple of twigs so it could perch on. The flycatcher is a really cool bird because it's standing on some posts and looking for insects and snap them in the air. So really cool bird. But I love the male with that black and white, and I have never photographed it before, so that is really cool. I already had the pied flycatcher on several sticks there, and really cool. And one of the sticks there is a little bit wobbly and is like really thin, and because of the wind as well, it's like moving a little bit. And when the flycatcher is landing there, it's flapping its wings to try to hold the balance. So it's really cool. And I'm just pressing the shutter and hoping that I'm going to get any of the pictures with the wings up. And I hope I did. I haven't dared to check one yet. I hope some of them are sharp, and I hope some of them are really cool with the wings out. That was a nice dinner. Now the landscape has totally changed. The mist has moved over this area here, and it's so mythical, but it's not too much light. So I'm going to spend my rest of the evening inside the blind there, photographing the pied flycatcher before I go home tomorrow. So I just need to hurry up and go inside and have a great time. The flycatcher is a migrating bird. It arrives in Norway around May. The gray tit is already here because it's overwintering in Norway, and it also uses the boxes to nest. And since the flycatcher is late to Norway, it can actually rob and destroy nests in boxes of the gray tit and use it itself. So it's not a nice bird, that's for sure. And also the male can have several females, and if the eggs hatches at the same time, it gets really busy going back and forth to feed all the chicks. And yeah, so it doesn't look like this one here has many chicks to feed, because it's, there it is again. I use the same technique that I showed you before with the windchat and the red star to focus on the perch. And then when the birds comes, I don't look in the viewfinder or the screen, but I look at where the bird are, and I press the shutter when I see the birds are closing into the stick, and hopefully I get the landing shot with wings out and I can get some action shots. That is what I'm after. I love portraits, but something special with the wings out and you get something happen in the image though. It's not easy. I need to have a fast shutter speed, and the weather is changing a lot, so I'm changing my ISO from 3200 to 800 depending on how much light I get. But the ideal shutter speed, of course, would be the highest possible, but as low as 640, I can see that some of the images are already sharp in the head, but the wings have some motion blur. But that could be really cool though.